What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to GazetteSports.com and the Press Telegram. It's Mike.
And JJ, and this highlight video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, a great place to cater your team's next event.
We are in Torrance at El Camino College as Long Beach Poly and Narbonne go head-to-head. Jackrabbits trying to plant the black flag at Elko. This has been a great recent rivalry between two talent-packed public schools, Jage.
Yeah, it's given us some really great games and some really great players as well.
Lole. Jermaine Lole, the transfer defensive lineman in his first game as a Jackrabbit, making an immediate impact with a sack on his second play on the field. We're big believers in that kid and in Ashari Crosswell, a.k.a. Atari Crosswalk, if you believe autocorrect. He's a game changer, and that's a big-time interception on Narbonne's first drive.
Dangerous to throw near him, dangerous to play video game on a crosswalk.
These are all things not advised. And then Corral can literally smell the end zone, JJ. He's like a ferret.
That's a beagle, Mike.
I get ferrets and beagles confused. It's a personal defect. Ball hits the turf here in the red zone, and a brutal turnover for Poly. Looked like they were going to have an interception and then a touchdown to start the game.
That's just giving up the momentum.
It is handing the momentum squarely back to the other sideline, and they do stop Narbonne here. A fourth down attempt. Crosswell breaks it up. I don't think Rutgers-bound Jalen Chapman sending him a Christmas card this year.
He said the name, my Damie.
This is just your visual representation of this first half. Florida-bound Matt Corral hits the turf, accidentally slipping, and then an attempted hurdle turns into a body slam. Not much happening offensively. And Lole, an immediate game changer. He is the real deal, and he was playing havoc with that Gauchos backfield, as was Wiley Purry.
Yeah, it was a big Purry party in the backfield there. Let's just go to the second half, please.
I think that's a good idea. First big mistake of the second half to Poly as the snap is over punter Darius Krieger's head.
Kick it. Kick it.
He's trying to figure out what to do with it.
Oh, no way.
No magic there. It was about 4th and 25. So that leads to a field goal for Edgar Ramos with 30 yards out, and after 28 minutes of football, we're going to break the seal on this thing as Narbonne takes a 3-0 lead.
Defense steps up again, though, as Tyreek LeBeau flies in for the interception. Unbelievable play from Niner.
Corral is going to look around and find everybody loves Raymond Graham. Flips it out to his running back to pick up those Kurt Warner to Marshall Faulk yards, let the running back do the work. And then Jalen Hall, 3rd and 10. Hall says, we need a big play. Narbonne's been coming up with him. He knows exactly where the sticks are.
Stick-to-itiveness.
Absolutely a huge play from a superstar player to get it by about an inch. And then on the next 3rd down...
Why don't you just throw it to the big number 1?
That looks pretty good. He is the number 1 option wearing number 1.
Wait. Just throw it to the big number 1.
Tall guy to tall guy. That's hard to stop. First touchdown of the game goes the Jackrabbits' way as they are up 7-3 at the end of the third quarter. And then Chapman's going to beat Crosswell on this one, trying to spark a comeback as Narbonne was able to matriculate the ball down the field. Now, 4th down attempt. It looked like Poly had stopped Chapman, but there's going to be a defensive holding penalty on this one that's going to give new life to Narbonne.
Penalty playing a role in this game? You don't say.
2 plays later, Jamar Jefferson.
Hey, a JJ.
He plunges into the end zone, 108 yards for him. Also recently cleared. A couple of transfers just recently cleared this last week, making a big impact. But Corral to Jaden Wade. Poly back down again now by 3 points, looking to make the comeback.
Unbelievable stuff to make that play call. And then again on this play, you just put the ball in the hands of your best players when they're coming down the crunch time, right?
McDonald hauls that one in, and then Hall can't quite reel that one in. Poly's still down right now. McDonald doesn't get the ball, but does get a flag for defensive pass interference, which is going to give new life to Poly. My battery died at the start of this play, but that's Darius Krieger in for the score as the Jackrabbits are going to retake the lead 14-10.
Krieger never says die, Mike.
That's right. They hold Narbonne to a 3-and-out, and this time Narbonne will punt it away. And so all Poly has to do here is get 2 first downs and run the clock out. Now, are you going to run it, or are you going to put the ball in the hands of your best player, Matt Corral?
I'm calling 2. Matt Corral, number 2.
I do get that strategy. He hits McDonald for 1 first down. 3rd down again, they're going to throw it again, and Hall hauls it in. Tough throw, tough catch, but that's a wrap. 22 for 39 for 217 yards and 2 touchdowns was Matt Corral. Hall had 8 catches for 82 yards and the score.
Here for the delayed V4. Easy, fellas. Easy. We don't want to give Petros Papadakis anything to talk about.
Poly wins this one 14-10. We never do, JJ. We never do. Jackrabbits will get a week off and then host Mission Viejo.
Thanks as always to all of our sponsors, including Papa Lucci's, a great place to eat on 2nd Street. This Long Beach Poly football team looks special. You want to follow them and everything else local sports? You keep it right here, GazetteSports.com and the Press Telegram.